And my mother, the first woman in land that dump here and start to build up dump. So we got to say that when we want that the land back for our generation, because we picnic them, we got a lot of picnic in the land. We got police, we got Coast Guard, we got BDF, everything. And by right, they got right for own a piece of land in the dump here for the younger generation. So we will just know how people come in as strong where they know is strong, where they don't know how you get here. So that's what I got to say, because I want to make my picnic and got something. But I got my son, Bobo, the oldest one, Alistair, 36, 37 years, and not even own a piece of land.
He born and grow
the dump here. I got Liston. Well, he got a piece, but he get it by pa. Then I got Allen Armstrong, where the Coast Guard should have owned a piece of land, where they serve the country, serve Belize. Why you can't own a piece of land?
Yeah.
So that time to make the youth, we the older generation, step up for the youths, because the youths they look like they're afraid to step up.
It's not for San Marcos, right? So, like you said, we're supposed to build it up for the younger generations and have like a separation. So San Marcos could have the younger generation on their side and we could have the younger generation on our side. I don't know.
That they don't have a playground. Fields need to be built up and the kids don't have nowhere to play when they want. And the youth then like they don't have no right here in their own community. I say and the older generation, I'm happy for them that they are standing for the youth. Like me, she and many other youth in this community.
These people are actually trespassing in area that they know they shouldn't be trespassing on, right? That area is classified as part of dump. As you know, from generation to generation, a community develop, a settlement develop, and each person know within their borderlines, even if there is not a distinguished mark there or a peg there, everybody knows. As you can see, Emery Grove placed a sign. Maybe they don't have a peg there to state or a survey peg to state that that's their borderline, but they definitely know from the generation of people that that's their borderline. So the area that San Marcos is actually clearing at the moment, we don't know who they get permission from to clear the land. We have long been fighting for a piece of land for us, the youths. Our grandparents, our parents do have huge acres of land, but that's for them. We do not want to squat what's for them. We want our own piece of land. We have kids coming up. Even if it's an acre or half acre of land, you never can leave that for your kids behind. So the clearing that is happening at San Marcos Junction, San Marcos do know they have a borderline. So they should stick to their borderline. The same way house, they have this thing with Miss Christina going on that the Mayas don't want anybody to trespass into their land. The same way they should respect it, San Marcos Farland, or this thing with this constitutional thing with Miss Christina as well. I cannot just go and clear a piece of land in San Marcos and just decide that, yeah, I'm safe there. So they should respect each other's land.
Go ahead.
The people of San Marcos, they come out here to contract land when they have a lot more land behind the village. You understand? And then they come out here to come clear land.
Into your...
In our community.
Okay.
In our area. Why they not go back here? Then try to come out here. So all of them bunch up at one spot. All of them want the one spot alongside the new road there right there for San Marcos. One road San Marcos have. And all of them want bunch up on the road. Lot of land there back. Nobody want to go back. Why is that?
We, as the residents that dump here, is very concerned about the whole movement of San Marcos. We, on my part, I do in regards to like the initiative of San Marcos. But all I'm asking San Marcos, the initiative is a good initiative. Please have that initiative being done within your jurisdiction. All I'm asking, respect the boundaries at dump. As we know, on the north, dump starts at Lindo Hill. The south, it ends at the bridge at Machaca, where Emery Groves begin. On the east, it goes into the first bridge into San Marcos. That's where San Marcos begins. My biggest concern is the clearing being done by intruders into our community land.
Yeah. Okay. Have you talked to the lands department or to the chairman of the village?
From my knowledge, so far is that we are waiting for a suggestion or a motion by the community chairman of Big Fall, but hopefully he will make one at the end of the day. But we are having our own executive at the end of the day for us to try to move forward.
Okay, we know that the lands commissioner had promised to come and visit with you guys. What happened to that visit?
Well, of my knowledge, it's not to visit with we, but at the end of the day, is to visit the area. So that's how I know.
Okay.
That's how I know his visit to be.
Well, historically, dump was farmers' grade. The actual dump area, the dump up road from between Columbia Junction and Big Falls Junction.
Yeah. That's why they call it dump.
That's why they call it dump. Because
Just for clarity so that the people could understand.
Over the swamp to create that road. We believe that dump have its own borders. What San Marcos is doing right now, they are illegally clearing land and grabbing land.
In the dump area.
In the dump area, within the dump area. We would like them to stop the illegal clearing of land.
Traditionally, the dump is situated on the north from Chinilindo, on the south as far as Emery Grove Village, and on the east is on the Forest Bridge going into San Marcos, and on the west is as far as Agua Caliente. This is known not only the new generation like me, I would say, I'm still in the old folks are the ones who settled down in Dump.
How many years ago would you say? In the 30s?
The 1930s. The first family that settled there was Chicamore. I think you know Francis Camore. They were the ones that settled first, and they are the Peter Coleman. Well, all of them are deceased, and Mr. Supal, and thereafter the Tulsi families come. But let me say that the village of Dump is the first one here, and after that the other villages come, like San Marcos and some other small villages. But I can tell you San Marcos, Dump is the first place that was formed since they are about from 1930.